Champions League finale. It's that time of the year. It's that one most important match of the year. Second All English final in 3 seasons. Chelsea versus Manchester City. Thomas Tuchel versus Pep Guardiola. Preview, lineups, predictions, all coming your way in the preview of the Champions League finale. This is your host Samar Joshi from the Sporty Podcast. Let's go. So, a second All English final in 3 seasons. The one was between Liverpool and Tottenham 2 years back, and now it's Chelsea versus Manchester City. So, who will come on the top? Lots of things to analyze and consider. Pep Guardiola will have the nerves, and Thomas Tuchel second one in same year, so he will have some bitter experience and some good experiences to go. So, talking about head-to-head thing, Chelsea have beaten Man City twice, once in FA Cup and once in the Premier League. So Chelsea know what's the formula in defeating Pep Guardiola, and now Pep Guardiola also knows what is the thing to overcome Chelsea maybe. So according to me, it will be Chelsea's defense versus Manchester City's attack. The way Chelsea will defend it and the way Manchester City will exploit their defense. So talking about their past in the tournament, Porto are the only team which have held Chelsea and defeated Chelsea and held Man City. So kudos to Porto for that. So now both of the teams have struggled against a similar team. So talking about Man City now, let's talk about the vital players. Ruben Diaz, he has been the player for them. Kudos to Pep Guardiola for signing him this summer. Ruben Diaz, John Stones, Kevin De Bruyne, Raheem Sterling, Phil Foden, Bernardo Silva, Gabriel Jesus. Okay, Gabriel Jesus not so much, but he can be vital. And Ferran Torres scored a hat-trick in Premier League recently. So these are the main players for me who can do the difference for Manchester City. Of course, there is Sergio Aguero for them, who can hit those late goal stunners, and imagine he'll hit a 90th minute winner, and what a ending it will be for the legacy of Sergio Aguero. So, X factor for Manchester City, Ruben Diaz. The defense, the way he will handle the defense and the way he will take the team ahead. Kevin De Bruyne, again the main part. I think Gundogan will also play a vital part over here. So let's talk about the lineup for Manchester City. Ederson will be the keeper. Kyle Walker, John Stones, Ruben Diaz, or Aymeric Laporte could be there alongside Zinchenko. And then 4-3-3 with Gundogan, Rodri and Bernardo Silva in the mid, and Riyad Mahrez, Kevin De Bruyne and Phil Foden ahead as the striking options. So this was Man City according to me. So there might be some changes. Guardiola can surprise, but not much of a surprise as Ole Gunnar did, and he was exploited. Do subscribe to the Sporty Podcast for more of such previews, reviews, analysis, highlights and much more. Talking about Chelsea, lots of struggles, lots of troubles. First, let's talk about Thomas Tuchel and their last match against last match against Aston Villa. Not a good match, not a match to remember. If you watched Tuchel in the technical area against Leicester in his last game of Premier League, he was tense, he was frustrated, he was angry, he was on the edge, shouting on the players not able to connect, 2 offside goals. So not a good side. They are not performing as well as they want to be. So Tuchel, first ever coach to coach 2 teams in 2 consecutive Champions League final, and he will learn from his mistakes, of course. So it will be interesting to see how he comes up with his lineup, because he varies a lot, and Thomas Tuchel has done a positive impact on them. So Thiago Silva, Mateo Kovacic, Mason Mount, Kai Havertz, Oliver Giroud and Timo Werner, I think are the vital players for Chelsea. Talking about their lineups, it will start with Edouard Mendy, and then Christensen, Thiago Silva, Rudiger, Jorginho in between, and then Azpilicueta, Chilwell, Kante and Mount, maybe Alonso, and then Havertz and Werner in the front. So 3-1-4-2, that's how I will think it will happen. So talking about the predictions, predicting, I think Man City are gonna win, and I'm very confident about Pep Guardiola and his team. no offense to Chelsea, but Man City are the better team. They will overcome them, and I think Man City will do what they can. Maybe a 1-0, 2-0 or 2-1 victory, and Man City gonna make it till the end. So thank you for listening to us. Do subscribe for more of such previews, reviews, analysis, and much more. This is your host Samar Joshi signing off from the Sporty Podcast.